It's finally here, the first electric car to drive on the Tajo Hillclimb Hot Lap, the Tesla Model 3 Performance. Let's do this. Put it into first, and I'm gonna floor it. That's a lot of speed right off the bat. It's a bit of a tricky car to drive in the corners, but right off the bat, it's fast. Like, it's really fast. It has some lift-off oversteer, which I'm not too happy about, but it's really quick. It handles through most corners nicely, depending on, again, how much power you apply or don't apply in the corners. You can see that the middle screen that the real one has is there. And it does actually show the map, and it shows you where you're going, and the UI is pretty faithful to the actual Tesla Model 3. I have driven a Tesla Model 3 in real life, albeit not the performance version. So not the same amount of power, but something that you obviously won't be able to feel in a game unless you've got like a full motion rig, is the G's. You don't feel any G's in the game, obviously, compared to when you're driving this car in real life. It packs a serious punch right off the line, and especially in the performance version, it's even faster. This is a rival to the BMW M3, which is not a slow car by any measure. That's a fast car, and for an electric car to come almost out of nowhere and then just knock the socks off of it, that's something. Something that this car doesn't have compared to some of the previous cars that I've driven here is a lot of downforce. That's why I am not able to take the corners as quickly as I would normally take them. It's still very, very quick, and I'm actually quite happy with the driving experience so far. This is my first actual time driving it, so it's completely first impressions. Something that I find funny with this mod, saved it there, something that I find funny with this mod is that whenever you lift, it kind of backfires. It makes the backfiring sound. Which, obviously, in an electric car like this, we're fine. In an electric car like this, you wouldn't have it backfire because it's electric. So when you lift off the throttle, depending on where you are in the rev range, it will backfire. Something that I've realized now is that I'm doing this lap barefoot. I haven't put any socks on. They're not the best idea. I do have more grip on the pedals, but that's not really what I want. But regardless, it should not be a slow lap at all. And the brakes are also excellent. It sounds like a jet fighter because of all the wind noise. Sounds like one passing by, at least. And that's because there's no actual combustion engine to mask that noise. It's not there to get rid of it, and it doesn't have a lot of sound deadening material either. You can see how slowly it accelerates in this rev range. It's not that slow, but compared to the P34, it's not that quick because the P34 still has power and torque there, but this doesn't, and you can see here it's not accelerating that quickly. It's still accelerating, but not that quickly. Let's see, here on the straight should hit the top speed. This accelerates to about, I don't know, or it goes to 250? Okay, so we almost hit 260 there. Nope, don't. Wow. That's acceptable. Let's call this the Baja Model 3, the Bucky. That's acceptable. Bit of a drift through the corner there. You'll see it on the replay. But yeah, interesting corner. And that's something that it doesn't do well because of the lack of downforce. It doesn't take corners as well as you would want it to. I think this is like only 2 motors, one for front and one for back. I'm not sure if it's 3. It might be 3. It is the performance version, but I think it's only 2 motors. So it doesn't have all of that power. It doesn't function as 4-wheel drive, or it's only rear-wheel drive because it's the performance. To be completely honest, I don't remember. Right now we're at the 5.5 minute mark. Hello. We're at the 5.5 minute mark, so we should set a lap about 6:45, about 7 minutes. This is actually the first lap that I'm not doing with the track map, so all by current vision. I'm not looking ahead or anything. So that's an improvement of sorts. Brake, thank you. Back on the power. If I can get there before 7 minutes, I think it will be a pretty good lap. It won't be that slow. What did the Turl do? Did it do was that one the one that did the 623? I think that one did the 623. I could push the car a little more, and I'll try and do that right here at the end, but not push it to oblivion, which I almost did there. I think we're almost at the end here. Yep, almost at the end. Just a few more corners to go. And there's the finish. Can I get there before 7 minutes? 4, 3, 2. That's a 658.388. That's not slow. For a Tesla Model 3 performance. The other times are up on the screen. I don't remember most of them, but the Turl did. I think that did the 623, or not. But it's not very slow at all. I'm quite happy with the speed. And that'll be it for this video. Hopefully you liked it. If you did, leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. You can comment down below if you do so desire, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.